Hello, hello. Good to see everybody in the chatter boxes and all those things. This is In Review, which is the follow-up of It Craft Roulette, which is the ultimate paper crafting card making game show challenge that occurs almost every week at Friday starting at 6:10. Now this is confusing because it really starts at 6:30, but 6:10 is when the slideshow starts, and that's when I count it. It's good to see everybody. I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid hostess of Craft Roulette and In Review. It's another great week in the world, isn't it? Well, we're just going to just kind of settle down here and just be with ourselves tonight. That'll be good. What we're going to do, we're going to have 3 parts of the show. We're going to do our snail mail. We're going to do a card slide showcase, card showcase slideshow. I don't know. I've lost my mind. And then the last one is one other thing. Oh, the Whodunit game, which is very popular. So you're going to want to make sure you have your magnifying glass, your Sherlock Holmes hat, and all the things that will help you be a detective tonight. Maybe your little badge, you know, that you flip out and craft that detective. So we don't have any of those. We have our wonderful deputy Heidi. I don't know if she's here tonight. And we also have our corrupt police chief, Mr. Producer. But we have we have a lot of things going on. We are going to get started just in a second, but I was going to share with you a moment of culture because we are the Craft Roulette culture. So the other day in the Facebook group, which if you have not joined the Facebook show, private Facebook show group, Craft Roulette, please do go on over, answer the questions, and you get automatically accepted and all that. But Sire put a comment in, and I said, oh my gosh, that it was like all the emotions that he listed all of his emotions over one card that was posted. And I said, that's almost as beautiful as a haiku. And then I started thinking about a haiku, and I thought, you know, haikus aren't that hard. I remember writing them. So, but I didn't remember what they were about because they had numbers. So, but they're words, so I can do that. So I wrote a haiku for us. Are you ready? Do you like haikus? They're 17 syllables. The first one's 5, the second one's 7, and the last one's 5. So you can count me. Here we go. I'm not sure. Let me double check this one. Oh yeah, this is very haiku-ish. Her craft life was sad. No challenge made her happy without Craft Roulette. There's one more there. There's got to be another one. Nope, that's it. Without Craft Roulette. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Let me do it again. Her craft life was sad. No challenge made her happy without Craft Roulette. That's the culture for the night. Yep, little Japanese haiku. And now for the dad joke, and then we'll get started for real. Gee. Why was the big cat disqualified from the race? You orchard girl. I liked my haiku too. Do you know why the big cat was disqualified from the race? I am quite a poet. Because it was a cheetah. I know. Culture and dad jokes. I've got more. Don't come back every week for more haikus and bad dad jokes. Why not? Right? Yes, that's right. All right, so we've got snail mail first. Let's go down to Paper Cam. Hello, Mr. Mike. How are you doing? He's a man of few words. But a big nose. These are my little pieces of mail today. I got a little package and this was in it. Can you imagine this being from a Craft Roulette? This looks a little bit like it might be a Craft Roulette inspired card, and it is. It's got a little box. It doesn't flatten, but it's really cute. It says G. And then it's got a little tag and it says pull. So you pull it. Oh my goodness, oh my gracious, even you're excited. You get all sorts of little BAM boxes. BAM boxes with edges. I didn't know that those were makeable. But aren't those amazing? You have to do them a certain way. There we go. I made a BAM box for my... You could make him talk to Mr. Mike. I didn't grow up with a lot of money, so I learned really well about how to play with things. This cute little box, so isn't that a cute idea with some BAM boxes in it? I had no idea what was coming at me, and it was very exciting. And that's as if that's not enough. Looky here. It's also a gatefold, a 5x7. And there it is. G is for grateful for the giggles that the Gunn family generate on their craft roulette show. Complete with the elements there, the parameters. It's very pretty. She even has the back. And it was by an anonymous patron. So, I can't tell you who, but I sure did like it. I thought it was very, very cool. And what a great surprise. Then this one is from a Susan. You know that word, that name that I can never do. And look how pretty this is. I thought this was really gorgeous. This looks like, I think this was a Craft Roulette inspired card too. Just a little note to let you know how much your kindness means to me. Super cute, simple, darling card with a thanks inside. I love these asters. I absolutely love them. I think they're just wonderful. And I don't know if you can see, but they've got a little bit of blue in them, like she stamped with a real light blue, and it's just very, very faint lines. So they're not stark white. They just have a little bit of color there. And then she's got her little pocket popped up. So this goes in and out, and then she's got, I'm looking very carefully, she has brads, just like they were Levi's. So cute. And this is stitched. Or real stitched. I think that's just outstanding. What a simple way to really elevate a card. I think it's just super great. Thank you, Susan. Sent a darling little sweet note, which I cherish already and really appreciate. She also has a little flower on the outside. Get that party started early. And then from Trading Post, Kansas, I got an Easter card from my buddy, Aline. Darling little dies. She does really well with papers and things. And then inside, a whole different kind of bunny. Love and bunny hugs, Aline. But she's got a little bookmark in there. I don't think they came from the same set, which is just fine. Paula Rice, it was from Denim, Pocket, and Tag Week. What a great set of parameters, huh? Yeah. It just really made a really cute card. Oops, gotta be careful. Made a really cute card. I know, and that old Aline, she always sends me such nice cards. So the other day, I get behind on my card sending to her, and so I sent her Easter card, and it had, oh, no, it wasn't. It was a St. Patrick's Day card, and it had a lift from Karen Burniston's die, and then it also had maybe a birthday card and an Easter card. I sent about 3 cards just to get it all done because I'm so lame. But yes, that's adorable. Cute, cute. Just sweet. Just sweet. And that's all the snail mail I have this for tonight. That's not bad, though. It was worth it. It's enough. I think that was all great. And I did get some mail sent out. So if you are expecting something from me, you should be getting it later this week. So let's do the slideshow. Oh, but you know, I don't think I typed up my list of activities tonight, so I don't know where it is. You want to wait just a second and let me go see if it's over there? Just 1 second. This is not an April Fool's or anything. Wonder if I took it to the doctor today. Maybe he's got it. Wouldn't that be a surprise? It was a new doctor. He doesn't know me. But he was amazed that he seemed to be quite amazed at my abilities and physical prowess after 3 months only post-op. So good. Anyway, I don't have it. Darn it. So the parameters. Let's just get this slideshow started so we can see what the parameters were. There it is. Oh, there they are. We had a mini drop down. You guys were crazy clever on your mini drop downs. We have so many different kinds of mini drop downs. I do have notes on that. I had a great report today, Paula. And I was at Mayo last week. FYI, I was at Mayo last week for my follow-up. They're like, cool. They're saying you don't have any more cancer as far as we can tell. There's one little spot. We're not quite sure what it is yet, but it's probably not cancer. But come back in 3 months. We'll look at it again. And then, and this guy was saying, yo, your electrolytes are good and your kidney function is good. It's just got a little work while it's getting used to doing two-man job. So, thank you for asking. So, yes, I am in good shape. Fit as a fiddle. And full of vim and vinegar. All right, so mini drop down. Some of the things that you guys came up with. I loved the idea of the mailbox. And some of the mailboxes I saw were actually like just the front on the card, the front of the mailbox. And it opened up. I thought that was really cool. Never thought of that. We had spiders dropping down. We had drop down menus. We had frogs splashing in ponds, dropping down into the pond. Quite a few drop flap cards, which I didn't know that there were names. And then some people used a mechanism for their drop down mini, and then some things had more of an imagery and used fallen petals and fallen leaves and different things like that. Reveal windows, a drop leaf table, earrings. Somebody had a pair of earrings, and I can't remember everybody who did everything, but somebody had a pair of dropped down earrings. I cannot, people often say that Craft Roulette makes them very creative, and I don't know what you were like before Craft Roulette, but man, I can't imagine that you weren't creative, because the things you guys come up with are just fantastic. So your mini drop downs, so cool. If you have a chance, the gallery is up on craftroulette.live. You will be astonished by all of the wonderful ideas. It's kind of like you almost have to have remember when they used to do a toothache thing when they tie the string around or the towel around your head? It's almost like you have to do that because it's so jaw-dropping. It truly is. Colors inspired by a pattern paper. That may be one of my favorite color palettes. Because we all like different colors, and inspired by a pattern paper is just such a good go-to for ideas, and you already have the companies working out the colors for you, so you don't even have to worry, oh, do those look good together? They better, or I hope they do, and you get to choose what you like. So that is one of my favorite color palette elements. And then element bouquet. Sorry, Heather, you missed it on that one. You weren't here on the right week, but bouquet is always, it was fun. There's a lot of bouquet things that were funny too. With different twists and ways that you did bouquets of lollipops, balloons. You talked about aroma, even Oscar the Grouch's garbage aroma. Ugh. Maybe stench could be an element next time. Ooh. And then wedding cards. Christine was our guest. Christine Bertram, and she mentioned wedding bouquets and how many people have wedding bouquet stamps. That's pretty cool. Corsages, there were bouquets of cupcakes. Farm, another smelling bouquet. Just really, really good. I really thought that there was a lot of fun things going on. Remember, patrons, you still have till Thursday night at midnight to send in your cards. So if you haven't gotten an idea yet, maybe you'll have one soon. And then 3 layers. I thought a 3-layer cake with some some kind of chocolate smell. Or even saying, that smells good. I don't know. That might be stretching it even for me. Oh, and by the way, the gallery, did you notice it's getting a facelift? Couple really cool things on the gallery that Mr. Producer is doing. I don't really remember them all, but he's added the parameters down on the bottom as you look at them, which is good because couldn't remember one today, and I just had, there it is. And then you can make it by pages. So if you only have time to look and you only want to look at 50 or 10 or something like that, you can choose how many pages you want or how many cards you want on a page. And so like for me, it's really great because I go, okay, I'm going to do about 50 cards, look at them right now, think it through, write my notes, get my ideas, and then I got to go do something else because I got to process it a little bit. And then I come back, and if without the page breaking, I don't know where I was. I forget. So then I have to count, but I don't anymore. I just have to hit the next page. Well, check it out. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. Honestly, it is good. It's great stuff. So, well done, Mr. Producer. As always, you exceed at what you do. Bonnie Knack asked about the Mug Club. Congratulations, Carol Sanquinetti, by the way. I love seeing your picture with your new mug. The Mug Club is for people that have sent in at least 100 cards. And we have personalized mugs. We're going to be breaking that off soon. So, and then moving to a generic 100 congratulations Mug Club mug. Just because of time and I getting so far behind on everything. So I come up with these great ideas and then I forget that they take time. And so then I get in a corner. So we are going to be breaking that off at about 25. I think we're going to do 25 personalized mugs and then we're going to change but you'll still get a mug and it will still say you're awesome. Basically, it just won't have your name on it. But Bonnie Neck, that's why you did ask. So I told you that. You are at 96, so you're pretty close to being a mug clubber, and you have a mini drop down right hand on the card, okie dokie, and then pink pattern paper, which was going to be your inspiration pattern or colors, a bouquet, of course. Pattern paper, one layer, because we had 3 layers, right? So 3 layers is actually quite easy. Unless you're doing a 1-layer card, then it's really, really hard. Let's see. So flower and sentiment on 2 other layers. It was a fun card. It was a beautiful card, Miss Bonnie Knack. I think your bouquet is quite lovely. And what a pretty background, too. That marbly stuff looks really nice. You do a nice job, Bonnie Knack. And you always are right in there saying, awesome card is a glitter fairy, too. So we thank you on so many ways. Terry Kellum from Temple, Texas has sent in 2 cards now. We don't have, there we go. Oh, I love how that map comes in. It's the coolest. I'm going to buy a new map, by the way, because I got my horse, his picture picked up on the wall now, and now I'm ready to put my map next to him. I digress. Of Kansas City. It'll be cool, I think. You never know. His bouquet was inspired by the pattern paper. I can see that. And the front of the card drops down to reveal the inside. Many, many layers in the bouquet. Yes, Terry, I think you did do a lot of layers. Holy smokes. Well, pretty, though. How pretty. Aren't dies just so fun? I saw that Spellbinders was doing a big sale today. I went through and I picked about 5 dies out, and then I went back and went, I don't need it. I took them all out. It was fine. But some of those Spellbinder dies that I had picked out would make one of those kind of pretty things. But those are great colors. And when I do buy a bouquet or send a bouquet, those are oftentimes the color combination that I use. Well done. I like it very much, Terry. Your inspiration paper is also very, very pretty and bouquet-ish. Here we go. It's that time of night. I tell you, I've been on the go since I managed to get out of bed at 8:30 this morning. But how cute that is with the little top. Just folds down, I think, and you just tuck that under there. That's a cool little fold. I don't think I've ever quite seen, Terry. Make note to self. That is a cool thing. Really cute. I'm so glad you joined us for the second time. Keep it, make it a habit. You're almost there. Arlene DeTizio sent in this cute little card. It looks like she had a lot of, it almost looks like a monster eating when I was looking at it before. I thought, oh, Arlene, you could make a little monster out of that, all that grass. But anyway, it's way too cute to be a monster. Arlene is the owner of the House of DeTizio, who is Mr. Mike's favorite clothier, and except for in the States, of course. And but Arlene, you did a darling job. Your little mini drop down, of course, is the bottom with the fringy grass there, inspired by pattern paper. I think those are up in the corners. I got you feeling that those are up in the corners. Yep. And that was a cute way to let us see what the paper was. That was inspirational. And your bouquet is the cute little girl who's carrying one. And oh yes, many, many layers. So many layers. Are those little gems in her hair? I think it is. It's really fun. By the way, I did hear from Arlene, and she'd had a hard day last Friday. She was so glad to be in the chatterbox with you all. Thank you so much for being the people that she needed. So that was really cool, and I hope you're having a better day today, Arlenio. Natasha R. from South Australia has sent in 28 cards. Her little mini drop down, I think, is that let's see. Bouquet of flowers revealing a sub-sentiment to you from me. I see. Very, very clever. There's so many ways to do little things like that. Just those little things like a mini drop down can make a card so much more enchanting and clever that cannot be done on a commercial level, I don't think. Maybe it can, but I don't care. I don't go there. But what a great way to make your handmade card just even a little more special. But remember, don't be sending those that are hard to understand to people that don't understand handmade cards. They're never going to know what to do. So help them out, make them simple cards, and then save the really fancy cards for us. So we can be inspired by them, I think. Real pretty color combination. I love your flowers in the background, and I like how you picked up the colors in your bouquet. I think that may be the only one that we got that has like a banner across. One of the only ones that we got that has a banner, and those were so trendy for a while. I still like them very, very much. And remember when we all practiced those? You do the little vertical line and then draw the stuff between them. I still like them. I think they're great. And it's really pretty cards. So let's not forget that cute little trick, right? Right. Thank you, Natasha. Victoria from the UK said, this is just so pretty. Your mini drop down, I recall, was a shaker. And it was your first shaker. Oh, let's have a moment for our friend Victoria, who's only sent in 2 cards, and we've already got her doing things she's probably never done. Way to go, Chatterbox. Let's get them going here. A shaker card. I don't do too many shaker cards either, but I do know what to do. And I remember when I first saw him, I thought, oh, that's way out of my park. I cannot do that one. But then I did, and then I started teaching it, and everybody had the same basic impression, which was, oh, I thought they were going to be harder, and they really aren't very hard. Now there's so many products that support shaker cards. It makes it so much easier. But this is just so fancy, Victorian by Victoria. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. This is the part of the show I just yawn all the time. Just relax. I'm just relaxed with you, and I just can't help it. Such pretty paper. I'm wondering if your purple dahlia paper, it looks like maybe a printable. I don't know where you got it, but it's really pretty. And I know a lot of Etsy people will have printables like that. So if you are in the market for such things, I don't know. I don't have any artists over on Etsy to tell you to go to, but that looks like a printable. And so that was your inspiration pattern paper. And then your bouquet, obviously you drew in those colors. It's just gorgeous. Team Purple, how happy are you when you see this? Oh, you switched computers. Good. And then there's multiple layers. So yeah, didn't you like the shaker idea for drop down? I thought that was good. I did. I liked it. Thank you, Victoria. Keep coming back. Mary Moisen's back. Always good to see you. And I saw you doing like a little something on a reel or something showing how you use that, where you put the packages and chose where you did the stenciling on the vase. I was just on the way out the door or something. I can't remember, but Patty, have a good time. They better be good to you there at the HOA if they're taking you away from us. So anyway, that was cute. Your colorful confetti pattern paper inspired a birthday card containing a bouquet of flowers. That's super. And your color, you know that your colors on a confetti page are probably going to be pretty fun and happy. You have a layer of 3 gifts, with the smallest of them having a drop-down message. I thought maybe the whole thing was going to come down, but yeah, that's another cute little mini drop-down, isn't it? Just a little tiny. I saw some, like Smurf had one, and she had like a banner that was folded up around the bottom, and then you just pulled that down, and that was your drop down. I thought there was some smart crafting going on this time. Mary Moisen, it's always good to have you. Jackie Johnson. Oh, here's a whole nother style, a whole nother approach. Your mini drop down, I think, is the fun fold. What a clever idea. The colors and the flowers were on the pattern paper, and they were her inspiration. Obviously, there's a lot of layers. That was, it's nice when the wheel throws us something that's kind of a freebie. And the 3 layers was kind of our freebie this time. But if you don't have them, then you don't have them, and it's a bummer. But your mini drop down is that little fold in front. Those are cool cards. If you don't know how to make them, I don't know what they're called. But they're cool, and a lot of people have them on YouTube on how to do it. So if you need a little fun fold in your life, this is a really easy one and really great go-to. Gorgeous card. You can see, I like how you had the plaid background on the first part, and then you had the little flower background on the front part, and your coloring is just real pretty. And I'm real glad to see that you have some white edges along that, because you've got a busy background, and otherwise we'd kind of lose your pretty flowers in the background. Plus, look at those details on all the mats and things. Really nice card. Jackie Johnson, 7th submission. So nice to have you coming back. We have some people that have had submissions like over the moon top. What am I trying to say? Who knows? Maybe I'll write a haiku. But with 150, 151 now, Patty back, but it's so nice to see people coming in early on and developing their little repertoire with us. It's really cool. And then we have all of you in the middle, all the middle children. It's just a wonderful group, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. Jennifer Brewster has sent in 2 cards. Oh, that was pretty too. She's got her mini drop. What's your mini drop down? It's a flat, it's a shaker. Flat shaker card with cut flower bouquet. Taken from the inspiration of that very pretty pattern paper. You've got blues and purples and yellows. Some red in there. Really nice. And you didn't have to do a literal thing here either on your pattern paper. Like your red is redder and your green is greener than your pattern paper, but it's still in the same area of ideas. And then you've got some purples that they're not matchy, in other words, and it's just fine. Real pretty, and you tied your little bouquet together with, some string. Look at what I got. I go on these Facebook things, and they're always talking about how many things they got from Hobby Lobby. And I'm always, they got all those things from Hobby Lobby. But look at all the things I got, and it would work on this. I got a bunch of nylon cording over in the sewing apart. And like this was 99 cents. The three little ones were 99 cents, and then the larger ones was $1.74. This is more cording than than I will use in the rest of my life. But I thought, those are so pretty. And they're so basic. I got silver, gold, white. So, and I like little things for tying on stuff like that. I don't like the big bulky stuff. So, well, I had to go to Hobby Lobby to get a framed picture. I had framed. It looks so good. She was really good. Dawn was her name. If you're going to the Overland Park Hobby Lobby, make sure you get Dawn. But anyway, great card. Great card. I like how your happy birthday is underneath the shakers, and then it is part of the party. I like it. Well done, Jennifer. Keep coming back. Pam Beal has sent in 54. So she is in the Club 52 group, which has no perks, no nothing, no cards, no nothing. Just means you've sent in a year's worth of cards. And your mini drop down of flowers when the egg flipped up. Let me see how I'm doing this. Okay, mini drop down of flowers when egg flipped up. Colors based on pattern paper. Okay, got that. Flower bouquets in the Easter egg. Very cute. Drop in the Easter egg drop down. Oh, I think I got it. Okay. Okay, so you've got the Easter egg on a hinge, I believe. And so that pink egg, you guys probably all figured this one out. But the pink egg has a hinge right here, and then you tip it up. And then you see the bottom of the egg. And then you see a bunch of the bouquet. Are those on pop-ups? My goodness, that's very complicated. Very cool. I don't think I've ever done anything quite like that. I like it. The flowers are dangling. The dangling flowers. Yeah, but just to have that thing, and then you have kind of a surprise when it's on a fold. Yeah, it's very cool. Write down a little note here. I like it very much. Thank you, Pam. You have been around with us for quite a while. We appreciate you. Tony T. Oh, I just made this card. Well, just the base of it. And she does have a process video, and then on her it's on craftroulette.live under episode 156. So that's kind of a bonus, isn't it? But I really like this. It's a front step panel card. Oh, God, quit doing that. Panel card, which provides a drop down. Her bouquet are the flowers on the cactus. That's so cute. And plenty of layers. Yes, you do. Love the colors, love the softness and the deserty feel that you got. This would look so different if it were in pinks and purples. It would look weird, but it could be done just for a little bit of drama and abstraction. But this is really pretty, Tony T. And if you do want to see how she made it, she does have it on a process video, and she has measurements as well. I love it. I think it's just really pretty. Great. It's a great card too, and it folds flat. I don't know where mine is. I just made it. I wonder if it ran off with my notes that I didn't apparently print. Here we go. Margaret, my nap partner on the bus, Margaret has sent in 54. She was an old time, long time ago, close to my heart consultant with me, and I keep seeing papers that I bought a long time ago in her stash, and I think it is so neat that she's here and using them up. They were great papers then, they're great papers now. So her mini drop down is the kitty. The kitty drops down. Whoa. We call our granddaughter Addie Cat. That's cute. And she loves purple and pink. The card is for her 3rd birthday. She makes a lot of cards for her grandkids. That's really sweet. So, and then she's got one of those cards that fold out. I made one I made one. Now, if I went and got the Karen Burniston die, it'd probably be easy. But I did it the hard way, which was like trying to figure it out on my own, and it didn't work so great. But that's really cute, Margaret. And I bet little Addie Cat's gonna just love it. She's gonna give her grandma a big hug. That's so sweet. Addie Cat is Team Purple. Shanna Makes It has sent in her fourth card now. She's got, oh yeah, I remember this one. Her bird is a mini drop down. And it had several layers, of course, inspired by her paper pack. And the bouquets are on the paper. There's another way to do it. You don't have to make it a focal point when you have an element like this. You can put it in the background. You can sneak it in there. It's always fun to see how you use it. The birdhouse is next to the bird. The bouquets are there. Okay, and the bird was the drop down. He dropped down out of his nest. Very fun interpretation. One more. Shanna, thank you. Oh, good. It's Allison. Allison has just bought a house about a month ago, and she hasn't been with us very often. Definitely not in the gallery. But I see her in the chatterbox a lot. Allison's a good girl. She's been a guest. She's helped us out in other ways, and she's a moderator. She's jack of all trades for us, and we appreciate her. Is this pretty? I will tell you. Yes, this is pretty. Oh, there's Shanna. You have a video too, didn't you? That's how I knew about that bird. Shanna makes it with the bird dropping out of its nest. She has a process video too. Sorry I didn't catch that. It is on craftroulette.live under our episode 156. And thank you. We love having you here. This is just stinking pretty. I got a card from Allison that she colored, and it was like, wait, you're telling me you colored this? This isn't like graphically done. It was so pretty. She's very talented. And this is obviously a beautiful work. I don't know if you can see those little yellow dots on yours or not, but she's pretty. Yeah. Great color combination, right, Jay? Yep. I think so too. I know it. All right. Well, let's go back, and because it's probably about time. I don't know what time it is, but it's probably about time for the not new anymore, the mystery detective game, Whodunit. Ba ba ba. I think I've got a good one for you tonight. We'll see how long it takes. I did write down the name of the person because I didn't write down my notes. And so I thought, oh my gosh, what if I forget who made my inspiration piece? Let me tell you how we're going to play this game. Are you ready? The Whodunit game. It's a guess who game. It's a detective game. The object is to accurately guess the inspiration card from the most recent, there's Grandma Gay, most recent gallery on the craftroulette.live gallery 156. Look for, you're going to, that I'm going to recreate. My project will not be exactly like their project. I may change size, I may change images, I may change color, I may change, I don't know, whatever I feel like. But I've drawn the ideas from a card in the gallery. To play, you must be here on the live stream, and you need to have the live chat pulled up so that you can see the little blah blah, all that chitter chatter going on. And you also need to open up a second browser with craftroulette.live pulled up, and in the most recent gallery, which was episode 156, look for Christine Bertram. Oh, thank you, Mr. Producer. There it is. You can just click on that. When you think that you know the name of, or the person who made the card that I am recreating, type at Craft Roulette and then write the contributor's name. For instance, if you think it's my card, write at Craft Roulette Mary Gunn. And it isn't. That's your one clue of the night. To win, what you win, you want to know what you win? You want to know? It's a biggie. It's a real biggie. You get a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. Yeah. But those are still fun, and they can go anywhere in the world. So if you are not in the United States and you're wondering, well, can I play and win? Yes, you can. It's just, yes, you can. If the person's name is kind of common and you just like at Craft Roulette Mary, and there's like 4 or 5 Marys that have contributed, if you could please put how their name is written on the contribution, and if it's just Mary, write their location too, so we know who you're talking about. Okay? All right. Ready? This isn't something. Yes, thank you. Just LM. Thumbs up, share, all that kind of stuff. I always forget that. I really appreciate it. Thanks for. I need a couple extra brains around here after all. I only got a half of one. No, it was one of the kidneys they took, not half your brain, Mare. Okay, let's see what I got. I've got paper. We can start with some paper. That sounds like a great idea. How many sheets do I have? I have 2 papers. I'm going to get some. Use this for scratch paper. Let's see. I did this in a different color earlier. And then I got the great idea to change the color. So here we go. Yes, Patty Beck usually does the little Vanna White part where she shows you how to write at Craft Roulette. It flags me so that I can see me. Otherwise, I don't look up and read it enough. Especially when you guys start getting ideas. Okay. Remember, we're not teaching here. We're just playing a game. Does everybody have their second browser pulled up if they want to play? This probably isn't giving you much indication. I think I'm going to stop at that right now. Wow, we've already got a couple questions. Chris? No, it isn't Chris, but way to go to get after it. And it's always the first person who guesses correctly, of course. Tammy Williams. No, it's not. Tammy does a good card. I like you guys, your enthusiasm. Is it Debbie Hansen? No, not tonight. And like last week, I had 2 inspirations. I only have 1 tonight. There's maybe more than one person who looks similar, but there's only really one that tonight. Is it Deanna Roqueford? Boy, I'm happy to be accused of that, but no. Teresa Farrington. No, not this time. Lots of good guesses. Great crafters and craftettes. Tamara Andrews. Not this time. Like how this little technique is. Oops, I don't like that. And all these beautiful swirly patterns. That's probably enough. Rebecca Feltner, Vicky Ruda. Those are all great guesses. I'll cut these myself with my very own hands. Okay, one I'm going to leave just as it is. And then I'm going to move my bad dad joke and cut the other one in half. Very bad dad joke. Kim Miller, Gloria Davis, Laura Burgos. No, but you guys are doing great on writing it right. Okie doke, my next step. I did a good one. I like being sneaky. Get a little red. Greg Hiltbrand. Woo! Not tonight. I did look for him when I was in the airplane. I was wondering if he was my pilot. Deanna Roquefort has been guessed, but it is not. Grandma Gay, I'm going to be doing some fussy cutting. Okay. That's done. Let's let that dry for a second. Oh, Christy Lynn, no. Paula R, no. Man, I'm glad that I wrote it down. There's some good craftettes that you're naming. What a gallery, huh? Are you enjoying it? It's fun just to go over there and look, isn't it? Remember, my card isn't going to be exactly like the inspiration card, which makes it harder, but also fun. All right, I'm going to cut these little things out. I should have had some cut out earlier, I guess. I'll cut fast without cutting myself. Gwen O'Donnell, that's a good guess. I do remember her card. Anna Rebadou, that's a good guess too. You know what's funny? I know these people so by name so well. I've known, like Anna Rebadou has been around Craft Roulette for a really long time. Would not know her if I saw her in a craft store because I don't know what her face looks like. Lucy M. Kelly Hughes. Then I believe I heard Kelly Hughes. Is that our first Kelly Hughes guess from Lou Ann Johnson? Quick Draw Johnson? I think it's Quick Draw Johnson that got it first. Was that our first one? Oh, you're Lucy M? I went to high school with a Lucille M. Yes, I think we got a winner. I think Lou Ann Johnson got it first. Kelly Hughes, are you the first? Yep, first one. All right. Well, Kelly Hughes, I thought that was gonna. I saw you in the crowd tonight, and I went, "Oh no, she's here." She's and Steven said, "Well, let's see if she recognizes her own card." Let me show you what my interpretation of Kelly Hughes's beautiful card, which I saw her make. What my card looks like. She made this during a Club Fun Zoom call, and we were all admiring it. Hers is purple because she likes purple, and I didn't make mine purple. She had her flowers different, but my flowers were similar in the way they looked. I think hers may have been even felt, and she put pearls in them, and I didn't put pearls. And then she had a bee, but I didn't want my bee. I didn't use a bee. So I used butterflies, and then she had ribbon tied around it. So I thought that would be a giveaway. You'll see that, and you'll see this type of flower. You'll see this size of card. You'll see it's a gatefold. You'll start to put things together, but you got that put together before I got to those parts. So instead of making my ribbon have to be tied and untied, I just made it a belly band. And then when you open mine up, you've got this little guy, just like she had the same paper from the outside on this panel. And then you go like this, and a little pop-up goes, "This is not a card, it's a hug in with a fold in the middle." And hers, boink. Hers had like big die-cut sentiments, but I don't have those. So I thought, well, we'll make it. That's like my biggest sentiment that I've got. And I made it so it popped up, which I think is very, very fun. And I used one of Karen Burniston's dies. Just the bambox part of it. And that's what that little guy is. And I have made them before, and it was without the bambox. And I thought, oh, for Pete's sake, why do you need the bambox? But it really is a lot easier. And I was humbled to find out that it really was. So maybe I can do a bambox while you're here. Maybe not. I'm not sure. This is my paper that was my inspiration piece. So I have the gold or yellow, the red, and the blue. There were lots of drop downs like that too, and I thought that was kind of a fun thing. And then this is, and I was going to put one of my little jewelry tags on here that says slide, but I didn't get it done. There it is, put all together, snug as a bug in a rug. And so let's see, I don't know if I can do this in person, live and in person, but it's got these little holes, and then this has little slits in it. And you could totally figure this out, I'm sure, but it really was easy just to cut it. And it has the score marks and whatnot. So let that dry for just a second. And I'll work on my card a few more minutes. How's that? How are we doing? Let's see. Got a few more minutes before the time's up. Here is my card base. And this is 4 1/4 by 11, and I'm going to make it into a gatefold. So that's not either 4 1/2 by 11. It is. Looked bigger. It does look bigger. That's not right. This is supposed to be the size, is it? Yeah, that's too big. Let's try that again. It's not 4 1/2 by 11 that I want. I want it to be it's 4 1/4. 4 1/4 plus by 8 1/2. That's what I wanted. Okay. Well, we'll see. So then I just like to put it in the middle, sort of find the middle, and call it good. That's probably not very scientific. Then this one should be, I better measure. This one's 4 by 8, and so it's a little bit smaller because you've got these folds going on, right? So you don't want, even if you don't have it in the middle, you're still okay. But you can just fold this guy in half. So that's going to go right inside there so that you don't have it right on the folds. Or hanging out too much. And this guy's going to go right here. That was real pretty to make the paper like that. I know you can buy paper that has the marbling, but I thought this would be fun to have it like this. And that guy's going to go right here. Quick glue. That's me. Lou Ann Johnson, you're fast. I think we're going to call you Quick Draw. You figured out one time, wasn't that your card? And it was your card and you figured it out like in the first 5 seconds? Pardon me. It was I learned a lot about being tricky on that card. Okay, so that's going to go like that. I've got this ready. I'm going to have some red, so you just know how to solve mysteries. I bet your kids got away with nothing. Oh, sure, you've been at the library. Why don't you smell like books? Right? You got them. There is no mischief at your house. This was a little card, little stamp set from Trinity I thought was so cute. I didn't, like I said, I didn't have any big sentiments much. So there's that. Let's see, how are you doing? How are you doing? Are you stuck yet? Yeah. Now Karen does have videos on all of these, which I did end up watching. Okay, so then she said, you just put this around there, and I'm going, well, what's that going to do? And then you just squeeze it down here into these little slots. Just like so. Now, then what? Then what? And then this guy went another band. There's another one somewhere. There's another one of these coming in. It's right in there, I think. Nope. It's right in here, I think. That makes sense. Well, okay, I forgot what to do. I think it's one of those things you got to do a couple times. But anyway, you do something bam itself off there. And then but you can see I did it. Oh, no, I know. Okay, so this guy doesn't go here. I didn't think that didn't make sense. Maybe I don't know. Christina Brome would know. She's probably yelling at me in Swedish. I wouldn't know what she was saying. And that little guy goes up there. That's what it is. There's more little slits. This is worse than a fancy fold. I don't want Karen to look bad because it's just me. Well, okay. You know what? We'll do it the right way, which is read the instructions and then let Karen teach you. I'm done. Anyway, we're going to put some more flowers on here. Just like so. And then we're going to put some butterflies on here. I like it with the blue background instead of the yellow background. I think that's pretty. Lou Ann Johnson, you can let me know what you would rather have, the blue or the yellow, and I will send it your way. I am going to need to stamp the butterflies. Gotta get this guy so he pops up, though. I am going to stamp the butterflies. This is really bad mojo because look what I just did. This is way too big for this. And I got ink on the block. And then I will cut the little butterflies out and put those on top of that. And it'll be pretty. We'll have a little bouquet down here. We'll tie it up. We'll have a little pop-up. We're going to have a pretty little card in just a few minutes. That's what I'm thinking. Don't ever do anything like that again on TV or live. Well, hi, Lauren. You just missed me messing. That's okay. We already played the Whodunit. You did great, Luann. Lots of great guesses. I'm going to go back and see which ones you were guessing. I remember some of them. I almost had it, except it was backwards. Which way was that? Which way do I go in this hallway that I just came out the door? The left or the right? Always the wrong one. I had it backwards? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Really, Karen Burniston's stuff is really good. And I did watch her video. You know, you can go to her YouTube channel and just type in the number of the die set. Like this was 1222. I had it up and I just sat there. Gosh. I sat there and just turned it on and off and on and off and I got through. It was just great. And it was fun. Do it. Let's see what else we have coming up. We've got thank you to our patrons. We have some brand new patrons, and we will say hi to them on Friday when we're back with you for Craft Roulette 157. And a new guest, Sandy Ledoux. She can color, she can draw, she can do it all, and she's going to be a lot of fun. I get to meet her tomorrow on a tech call, and then we get to spend some time with her Friday. I know sometimes if you do want to send us a little tip, remember, it's great. We appreciate anything that you can help us with. But just use the patron because then it's all clear and businesslike and it's accountable for taxes and things like that. So it's really helpful just to have that all taken care of. But thank you so much. I did get a couple little gifts today, but I'm going to return them and say, please just use our Patreon so that we know who's doing what, where, when, what, and how. It's just a really, really great treat. We do have an all patron call on the April 8th at 2 o'clock Central Daylight Time. Deputy Heidi, thank you. It's like one of those moments where you go, why do you do this, Marianne? You crazy old bat. Yeah, but it's okay. It's fine. But we do thank each and every one of you. It's a privilege to have you on our support team. And it does help us to pay for our bills. And in return, we give you a little extra content. Well, actually, quite a bit extra content. And one of the fun things, remember, patrons, that the card exchange almost time to send out those April birthdays. So be looking out for that. And I think I may go live on a Zoom call impromptu, maybe, to make a birthday card for one of our patrons. And we'll see. I'll let you know. This week. It'll be this week. Anyway. Are you ready to kiss your brains? I'm ready to hear some big smooching going on. Yeah, there's Christine. She is yelling it at me in Swedish. I've never been yelled at in Swedish. Oh, a new first. I feel very special. Thank you all. Make sure you come and join us on Friday. Slideshow at 6:10. Show at 6:30. Share us with any friends you dare. I said dare. I dare you to do it. And join us on Patreon. So it's just the way that it's the platform that we have chosen to give you extra exclusive private content, and as a way to say thank you for supporting our shows, so that y'all can be here and enjoy watching me mess up and be yelled at in Swedish. I love you all. Take care. Stay safe. We'll see you Friday. Night night.